Welcome to Evart Wildcat Football, exclusively on B103.9. Brought to you by Worth Landscaping, Big Rapids Roofing, Extremely Clean, QB Propane, Northland Federal Credit Union, Neptune's Ice Cream Shop, Ice Mountain Spring Water, Lang Mechanical Heating and Cooling, Waldron Well Drilling, AJ's Event Center, Miller Liquidators and Store Fixtures, RCB Contracting, The Ina Store, Evart Dairy Whip, Sir Heating and Air Conditioning, and now, Evart Wildcat Football.
Go Wildcats, fight on to victory. Hearts on battle, spirits free. Every game we play will be champions of Evart High, you'll see. Champions of Evart High, you'll see.
Hello and welcome to week 5 of the 2024 Evart Wildcats football season, where tonight we have Highland Conference action as the Evart Wildcats take a 55-minute bus ride north to Manton to take on the Rangers during their homecoming. I'm Jackson Heiden, the voice of the Wildcats, and I'm excited to bring you another presentation of Evart football here this evening on B103.9. Well, before we get to tonight's game, let's talk a little about last week's convincing win against the Bucks of Pine River. Before an offensive even took a snap, Pine River returned an opening kickoff 90 yards to the house to give them an early 7-0 lead. Center Gabe Mitchell had a tough time snapping the ball last week. Luckily, quarterback Aiden Anderson made the most of it with a 34-yard run to set up the Wildcats nicely. Evart used nothing but runs to get to the end zone twice in the first quarter, as eventually both teams finished the first tied at 14-14. Following an offensive shootout in the first quarter, both teams' defense came alive with a pick on each side. Towards the end of the first half, Evart scored the go-ahead touchdown to make it 21-14 going into half. It was all Evart in the third quarter as they went on to score 28 unanswered points while shutting down Pine River. Evart went on to win 49-20 and only allowed one score from Pine River in the final 3 quarters. Well, earlier this week, I sat down with the head coach of the Wildcats, Ben Bryant, to talk about last week's wild game and about what they're doing tonight to prepare for not only tonight, but their big game next Friday in Evart.
Last week was an interesting week for y'all. Pine River threw the first punch of the game with a kick 6, and then y'all returned the favor, marching the ball right down the field with all runs. Let's start there. You guys ran for 155 yards last week, up there for most all season. And on the flip side, y'all passed for only 36 yards. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't think Max Preps had all the yardage in there. You guys are a passing team, or so has it seemed. Why all the runs last Friday?
So those numbers are just a hair off. We ran for almost 400, and then we only threw for 124, which is quite a bit different than we've done in the past. But you know, with having a good passing game and a few games this season that went really well with that, of course teams are going to try to take away what you're good at, and that's what Pine River tried to do. You know, their defense was very pass orientated, and so we ran the ball. And given the opportunity, our offensive line was super excited about it, and I think we ran inside zone 27 times, which is huge for us. And then, of course, we also ran other stuff also.
Yeah, it looked really well.
Jackson?
Neptune's Ice Cream Shop in downtown Evart carries premium hand-dipped ice cream. With indoor seating, choose a single flavor or go wild for their waffle nachos or flights with 3 to 5 flavors of ice cream. They also offer mini donuts, milkshakes, and $5 to $12 lunch specials with wraps, tacos, sliders, chili, and dogs. Downtown Evart, Neptune's Ice Cream Shop.
Just like the Wildcats team, we know that hard work, dedication, and a little hometown pride can achieve amazing things. Ice Mountain is cheering on the Wildcats as they take the field tonight, and we invite you to join us in showing your support. At Ice Mountain, we're more than just a business. We are part of this community, and together, we win. Let's make some noise for the Wildcats. It takes knowledge and expertise to drill a well, and that's why folks around here trust Waldron Drilling, a fourth-generation, family-owned business since the 1930s. Waldron Drilling can drill from 4-inch up to 24-inch wells, offering free estimates for new installations. Voted Osceola County's favorite well driller for the past 5 years. Quality, customer satisfaction, safety, and honest work. That's the Waldron way. Waldron Well Drilling of Evart at waldrondrilling.com or call 231-734-5168.
We apologize for the technical difficulties. You were probably hearing the interview with Ben Bryant there for a little bit, but some issues here. A little bit of a funky setup, not as what we're used to in Evart. Don't get quite the conditions that we do there as we do here in Manton, as tonight is the location as the Evart Wildcats get set to face the 1-3 Manton Rangers. Here, we apologize if you hear a lot of extra noise tonight. And in front of us, speaker right above us as well. We're just going to do best with what we got here tonight as the Wildcats try to make it 3 wins in a row and keep their big successful season going here tonight. Well, anyway, during the interview with Ben Bryant, they talked about his success and about how they're going to stop Manton's defense here tonight. Manton runs the wing-T type of offense, which is very similar to what Evart saw a couple of weeks ago in their loss to Lake City. Lake City ran the ball all over them. If you remember, they gave up over 300 yards rushing during that time. So for Evart, this is going to be a adjustment period. Manton is a team that they have convincingly won against many years in a row by